My name's Chris.
I love it.
We love
947. Back to the music you love.
947 Drive with Thando.
This is 947.
Get away, get away, get away. It's all I wanna do. Little getaway with you, oh baby. Yeah, yeah. Get away, get away, get away. It's all I wanna do. Spend a little time with you, oh baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. On my middle, on my middle, on my middle. Love you, woman. Love you, woman. Little mommy, Santa, Sunday. See, I'm better. See, I'm better. On my middle, on my middle, on my middle. Love you, woman. Love you, woman. Little mommy, Santa, Sunday. See, I'm better. See, I'm better. Nothing better when we're together, and it just feels right. How I love kicking with you, baby. It's all I wanna do. Yeah, nothing better when we're together, and it just feels right. Man, I love kicking with you, baby. It's all I wanna do, baby. On my belly, on my belly. Love you, woman. Little mommy, Sunday, Sunday. See, I'm better. See, I'm better. On my belly, on my belly. Love you, woman. Little mommy, Sunday, Sunday. See, I'm better. See, I'm better. On my belly, on my belly, on my belly. Love you, woman. Love you, woman. Little mommy, Sunday, Sunday. See, I'm better. See, I'm better.
It's Mikasa Mamela on 947. 10 minutes before we hit 4 o'clock. Earlier on in the week, we spoke about prominent Mpumalanga taxi boss Joe Ferrari Sibanyoni and his two accused who were expected back in Kwaggafontein Magistrate Court for bail proceedings in an extortion and money laundering case. But then earlier today, a fourth suspect handed himself over to the police. I understand his name is Bafana
Sindane.
Well, joining us on the line to tell us more is EWN reporter Mongezi Gogo. Mongezi, what do we know about the fourth suspect who handed himself over?
A very good afternoon to you, Thando and Msizi. Well, what we do understand at this juncture about Bafana Sindane is that he is a multi-millionaire running a very lucrative taxi business, primarily operating in Pretoria. Now, the state has argued during today's proceedings, as you'd remember the last time we spoke was that today would be the beginning of their bail application process. Now, after Oba Bafana Sindane joined the other three co-accused, including Joe Ferrari Sibanyoni, he then proposed to the court that he'd like his release on bail too. Now, the state argues that Sindane had evaded arrest and that he was not cooperating with law enforcers or the NPA itself. However, he says that he did hand himself over, although it was today. He says that he handed himself over and he believes he should be trusted by the court and therefore granted bail. Now, I want to go into some of the nitty-gritties contained in the bail affidavit submitted by Joe Sibanyoni. Just an overview right now is that he told the court that he is responsible for taking care of 13 children, his 3 wives, and he also highlighted that he has 9 properties. Now, what's also important to note is that Joe Sibanyoni has only brought forward that he owns just over 80 taxis, which can be disputed through various media reports. He also highlighted that he earns 2 million rand per month, and his expenses total an estimated 1.5 million rand. Of course,
a month. His expenses are 1.5 million rand a month.
That's every single month.
Wow.
2 million comes in probably on the 25th, and about 1.5 leaves the same day. And he's also indicated to the court that there may be various transactions that may be seen, but those could be loans or they could be donations or excess amounts of money that come in here and there. One that was highlighted was a random 900,000, which he says was a loan that he gave to someone and they simply repaid it. So in all of these court affidavits that were signed under oath and submitted to the court, it became clear that these taxi bosses and their associates are swimming in money. However, here's the dinger. Joe Sibanyoni says he can only afford 50,000 rands bail, which is quite low for someone who makes 2 million rand per month. Outside of that, he still sits as a director for Santaco, which is the Taxi Association of South Africa, the largest, and he's also the director for the Long Distance Taxi Association, which is the biggest association for the long distance taxis. The court proceedings today have been fairly calm, and the defense really putting through their stance when it comes to their clients being innocent and their clients seeking their possible release on bail.
Sure, this is a story we will follow very closely. Also, those numbers are just crazy to me.
2 million a month.
Sure, Mongezi, thank you so much for that. That's, of course, EWN reporter Mongezi Koko.
Has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. However, is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Call me when you break up. I wanna be the first one on your mind when you wake up. I miss the way we'd stay up. We talk about forever when I'm taking off my makeup. Call me when you break up. And maybe for a time I could have the space they take up and make you forget what the name was. And when you're feeling down, I can show you what you're made of. Call me when you break up. Call me when you break up. I'll make it worth it. 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 Call me when you break up. I'm battling the lack of a self-look for medication. Try every obvious replacement in bars and strangers' beds until my faith was in the basement. Won't you call me when you break up? I feel so out of luck, I'm skipping cracks along the pavement. Look, I'm emotionally bankrupt. We're so meant for each other. I mean, God, when will you wake up? Wake up. Call me when you break up. Call me when you break up. I'll make it worth it. 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 Oh, you picked up. Call me when you break up. Unless you found the person that you want a new name from. I'd like to be there when that day comes. You know I'm always here, so don't ever be a stranger.
It's Selena Gomez. Call me on 947. Let's get you out those roads. EW in traffic with Pick and Pay. Before traffic jams, let's chat strawberry jam, apricot, or anything else you'd like to put on your toast and in your trolley at Pick and Pay.
As we hit 4 o'clock, it's not looking good in the east. In Edenvale, an accident scene on the N3 South near Linksfield causing about a 30-minute delay. That's from London Road. In Sunwood Park, traffic is sluggish on Roundabout Road approaching North Boundary Road. While in the Joburg CBD, there's slow-moving traffic on the Mike 1 South from the Kalani Bench to the Crown Interchange. And we'll wrap it up in the capital where there's bumper-to-bumper traffic in Waterkloof. This time on the N1 North from the R21 Flying Saucer Interchange to Proof Plus Interchange. If you do want to let me know about anything else, 066-381-8609.
Sleeping in? Not for me. 5 a.m. in the cold room. I'm checking every cut. 28-day mature ram, racks of lamb, ribeye on the bone. By 8 a.m., the first customers are arriving. Me, I'm ready. Because what's in our fridges is worthy of an Mzansi weekend. It's quality that says... My name is Philip, one of the butchers at Pick and Pay. Come take your pick. Come home to Pick and Pay.
This November, the streets of Joburg. We have to tell everyone. Because, no, we have to. We can't, because now I'm coming on the radio and I'm laughing.
We'll tell them at 5. There's kids in the car. But let's talk about what's happening in November. What's happening in November is Ride Joburg.
It is, and the streets are calling you to show up in full force to ride for glory. It's the 2026 Ride Joburg. I'm going to have to tell everyone. Mzizi pooed. Mzizi pooed. He said he pooed his pants.
Okay, so in November, by the way, 2026
So
Ride
what
Joburg,
happened? Were you laughing?
powered by 947, a chance for you to own the streets. We're doing it. It's going to be great. 97 kilometers across the city on the 22nd of November.
Yes, 97 kilometers. We're doing it. And we're getting into gear for Gauteng's biggest cycle race. You can enter on ridejoburg.co.za. See that entries close on the 4th of October and all entries close on the 4th of November. It's the 2026 Ride Joburg powered by 947.
It's season 2, and the stakes are even higher. South Africa's favorite stars are back at the briefcase, playing for charities close to home and close to the heart. Big names, big hearts, big deals, all made possible by Lotto Star. Don't miss Deal or No Deal Celebrity South Africa, Saturdays at 6 p.m. on SABC1.
Lotto Stars, licensed by the Mpumalanga Economic Regulator. No under 18s. National Responsible Gambling Program. 0800 006 008. T's and C's apply. All games are fixed odds betting events.
Doing your famous through meetings, in traffic, at the store. Don't let seasonal hay fever get in the way of a better you. Unite against allergies with Demazin once a day, providing 24-hour non-sedating relief from symptoms like a runny nose, sneezing, and itchy red eyes. Demazin gets it done. Speak to your pharmacist today about Demazin once a day.
On 947, this is EWN.
Brian Mokgotsi resumes his testimony and health officials raise the alarm over Ebola in the DRC. Good afternoon, I'm Lulu Thando. Controversial figure Brian Mokgotsi has resumed his testimony at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. This follows the dismissal of his recusal application of Madlanga Commission Chief Evidence Leader Matthew Chaskelson. Mokgotsi brought the application claiming Chaskelson tried to get him to testify against ANC businessman Suleiman Karim in exchange for immunity. But he later conceded that the Chief Evidence Leader did not promise him protection. The chair, Mbuyiseli Madlanga, handed down the decision a while ago.
The application is dismissed. Reasons will be given during the course of next week, if not the week after. The effect of the dismissal of the application is that Mr. Mokgotsi's evidence will be heard today.
During the hearing, Mokgotsi was accused of being deliberately deceptive by deleting some of his WhatsApp records with the chief evidence leader. Evidence leader Adila Hassim says the exchanges show Mokgotsi was pursuing Chaskelson, claiming to have information against Karim.
To be clear, what he deleted was 6 calls to Mr. Chaskelson, which Mr. Chaskelson declined to answer. He therefore doesn't merely admit to deleting, he admits to curating the WhatsApp account, the WhatsApp record rather. selecting what he considered to be relevant and presenting only part of the picture to the Commission and making it appear authentic.
Health Minister Aaron Motsoaledi says the law must take its course in the fatal road crash involving his driver, which claimed the lives of a mother and her toddler. On Saturday night, Beauty Shoparai and her one-year-old son, Paul Masunda Jr., were killed after being struck by a car transporting the minister. Shoparai was trying to reach her husband, Paul Masunda, who had died in a similar fashion a few minutes earlier. Motsoaledi visited the family at their home in Bilabila in Limpopo. Tabiso Goba reports.
Health Minister Aaron Motsoaledi says on the day of the accident, he was sitting in the back of a car. Motsoaledi says he gave a statement to the police along with his driver. Eyewitnesses and responders who spoke to EWN say a visibly shaken Motsoaledi remained on the scene for about 2 hours before being escorted by another car. Motsoaledi says his driver is taking time off from work for mental health reasons.
The drivers who were involved in these two different accidents happen to be police because we move around with police. I subsequently heard that they are being charged for culpable homicide. So we're waiting for the law to take its course. That's very, very unfortunate, but I understand those are normal procedures.
Both accidents are being investigated by IPID since the drivers are both SAPS members. Tabiso Goba, Eyewitness News.
And lastly, health authorities say they are concerned about an outbreak of the Ebola virus in a remote region of the Democratic Republic of Congo. According to reports, around 246 cases and 65 deaths have been reported, mainly in the gold mining towns of Mangulu and Rampara. Experts say efforts to curb the potential spread of the virus have been complicated by a precarious security situation. Ebola was first discovered in 1976 in DR Congo and is thought to have been spread from bats, and this is the 17th outbreak of the deadly viral disease in the country. Gold is trading at $4,533.29 an ounce. The rand's at 16.70 to the dollar, 22.28 to the pound, 19.41 to the euro. Brent crude oil is at $107.05 a barrel. A fine Saturday in store for Gauteng tomorrow. Johannesburg drops to overnight lows of 8 degrees, peaking at 22, Pretoria 11 and 23, and Vereeniging 6 and 21 degrees. The top story in EWN this hour: controversial figure Brian Mkhoti has resumed his testimony at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry.
EWN, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, visit ewn.co.za or download the EWN app.
EWN Sport with Adidas. Grab your official 26 Bafana Bafana kit now at adidas.co.za or your nearest Adidas store. You got this.
EWN Sport.
Good afternoon, I'm Tolagele Mganga. After years of near misses, Divine Lunga believes that Mamelodi Sundowns are now ready to be the kings of African football. They take on AS FAR in the first leg of the CAF Champions League final on Sunday, looking to win this trophy for the second time in 10 years. The team's quest for glory is also an attempt to erase memories of last year's final defeat to Pyramids.
We have learned so much, how the game is played in Champions League. It's not they're not playing most open game. We will try even to go 50-50 because usually we normally want to play them. They don't want to play. They want to score on and then they defend. So I think we have learned so much in Champions League how the game are being played. So I think we're gonna do our best to try and match them.
Chelsea will look to salvage their season by winning the FA Cup as they clash with Manchester City in the final tomorrow. The season had begun with so much promise for the Blues after they won the FIFA Club World Cup, but they're now looking to quell unrest by winning their first domestic trophy in 8 years. Form is not on their side, however, as Chelsea sit 9th in the Premier League standings, having failed to win any of their last 7 games.
Our recent form in the league has been way below the standard we'd expect and that we'd showed previously. It's an FA Cup final, so we want to win it. It's a massive competition, prestigious. This club's got history in that competition as well, winning it 8 times. So, our focus is on that, performing as well as we can against the top side.
And with the English top flight season a fortnight away from completion, clubs have started announcing player departures. Seamus Coleman will end his 17-year Everton career when his contract expires, having set a club record for most Premier League appearances with 372. Defender Marco Senesi will leave Bournemouth after spending 4 years with the Cherries, while in the women's game, striker Sam Kerr will leave Chelsea when her contract expires after a 6.5-year spell in London. Kerr departs as the Blues' 4th highest appearance maker with 157 and has scored 115 goals for the club, one shy of Fran Kirby's all-time record. Tolagele Mganga, Eyewitness News Sport.
You know the secret. People always think it's the jersey playing, but you know better. It's you. You gotta be special. Not just in one game, but special day in and day out. You have to be true to yourself. Play with flair. Shibobo, Spy Tumbama. You're standing on the shoulders of giants, Dwana. The official 26 Bafana Bafana kit. Made for legends. Made for those who make it count. Now at an Adidas store near you. You got this.
Move to the music. All the way home. 947 Drive with Thando.
Come on! Clock it! Word to your mama. I don't know what the cool kids are saying.
Say humble.
I can't believe that it's Freaky Friday. It's Freaky Friday.
So we're back for day number 2, playing against Sidzani today. With that, game is officially on. All right, here we go. Question number 1. I'll be back is the famous line from which sci-fi action character?
I'll be back.
Vugile.
Terminator.
You are the Terminator. We're not Vugile. Terminator is you. Uvugile.
Yeah,
You know, they say there's so much importance in a name. You've just given life. You and your husband or your partner have spoken about baby names. Andre, talk to us.
So what happened is my wife and I decided on a name for my son as Levi. And when he was born, I had to go register, and I changed his name to AJ.
Why would you do that, Andre?
So in Afrikaans, Levi is a toilet, and that kept on popping in my head, right? I just decided to change it on the spot.
947 Drive with Thando.
Weekdays, 3 to 6 p.m.
You stepped inside with a vibe I ain't never seen. Yes, you did. Ooh, so girl, if you talk like you walk, come and talk to me. But look here, it would break my heart, break my heart, break my heart if I find out you can't move. You better show me now, show me now, show me now. Cause when I take it to the floor, ooh, you gotta get down. You know what to do. Hey, Mr. DJ, play a song for this pretty little lady. Cause if she dances good as she look right now, I just might make her my baby. I just might make her my baby. Hey, I just might. Oh, I just might. But first, may I just say that your face got me so intrigued. I'm so intrigued. But what good is beauty if your booty can't find a beat? I don't wanna know, girl. So please don't do that to me. Cause it would break my heart, break my heart, break my heart if I find out you can't move. You better show me now, show me now, show me now. Cause when I take it to the floor, ooh, you gotta get down. You know what to do. Hey, Mr. DJ, play a song for this pretty little lady. Cause if she dances good as she look right now, I just might make her my baby. I just might make her my baby. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
947 Drive with Thando.
Tell me. From the big moments
To the day-to-day grind. Let's go.
we're delving deep into your story. On 947 Drive
With Thando.
People were saying welcome back, and I said it wasn't a welcome back. It's actually a continuation of a journey, especially when it comes to radio. You know, radio has always been a deep passion of mine.
Don't be apologetic about your talent. It might be within sport, which we all see and people see and traditionally have always seen to be a male-dominated one. It isn't. That is a fallacy. Don't believe that.
Ukuthi isikhathi sokuthi sivalelise kunina nonke emakhaya njengoba sesodedela uNathi noHlengiwe abazoba nani kufihlwa kodwa ke
sesevala sijije
Coming up. Come on.
Tell me. From the big moments
To the day-to-day grind. Let's go.
we're delving deep into your story. On 947 Drive
With Thando.
I wanna hold them like they do in Texas, please. Fold them, let them hit me, raise it, baby, stay with me. I love it. Love game, intuition, play the cards with spades to start. And after he's been hooked, I play the one that's on his heart. I'll get him high, show him what I got. I'll get him high, show him what I got. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's got no love, nobody. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's got no love, nobody. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. I wanna roll with him, a hot pair we will be. A little gambling is fun when you're with me. Russian roulette is not the same without a gun. And baby, when it's love, if it's not rough, it isn't fun. I'll get him high, show him what I got. I'll get him high, show him what I got. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's got no love, nobody. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's got no love, nobody. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. I won't tell you that I love you, kiss or hug you, cause I'm bluffing with my muffin. I'm not lying, I'm just stunning with my love glue gunning. Just like a chick in the casino, take your bank before I pay you out. I promise this promises. Check this hand cause I'm marvelous. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's got no love, nobody. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's got no love, nobody. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's got no love, nobody. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's got no love, nobody. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's got no love, nobody. Can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face. She's got no love, nobody. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. Nobody. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face.
It's Lady Gaga, Poker Face on 947. Everybody's been waiting for this conversation, and it's happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Marawa.
Coming up. Come on 947 Drive with Thando.
It's all the stories that matter
And the people behind them.
you're plugged into.
Your story on 947 Drive with Thando.
People were saying welcome back, and I said it wasn't a welcome back. It's actually a continuation of a journey, especially when it comes to radio. You know, radio has always been a deep passion of mine.
Don't be apologetic about your talent. It might be within sport, which we all see and people see and traditionally have always seen to be a male-dominated one. It isn't. That is a fallacy. Don't believe that.
So isikhathi sokuthi sivalelise kunina nonke emakhaya njengoba sisodedela uLucky noHlengiwe abazoba nani kufihlwa kodwa ke
sesevala sijinje
Coming up. Come on.
Tell me. From the big moments
To the day-to-day grind. Let's go.
we're delving deep into your story on 947 Drive
With Thando.
And he joins us now live in studio, ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Robert Marawa. Welcome. Should we say Siyayivula sisi
Asmani say violent. You know, let's just end it before it's even started.
No, we can't do that. Let's talk about Grim Shelele. Let's talk about Madlu Putu. In fact, let's start with that, because you gave yourself that nickname.
Yes, I did. Because I was actually tired of giving other people nicknames. So that's what always happened, you know, SABC and Top Sport. I always believe that people deserve nicknames. I think that's a footballing culture where all the greats had nicknames. So I would give out, you know, revived Sporo Mangena, Sporo, not just Mike Mangena, Deshi Baktawa called him Usjumbana. You know, so it was just a case of now, what about you?
Yeah.
So Tinage, who grew up in the farms, it was important to go back and say, oh, at home, what did you enjoy eating? Uputu. And then all you say is then welcome. Yeah, so every time I introduce the show, you know, Soccer Zone, it'll be like, you know, welcome to Soccer Zone with me, Umadlu Putu.
Okay. But was that, sorry, Umadlu Putu was also a TV character at some point.
No. So that's the thing. I said to Chico Twala when I saw him,
yes,
I said, you guys stole that name.
Okay.
So it was stolen from you.
So it was, because the gentleman who had the teeth of Madlu Putu, he had done an interview on Drum Magazine. And he had actually said in that interview that the name was derived from the name that I was using as my nickname.
Wow.
So then they went and, you know, clapped all the money that they did.
And gave you nothing for it.
Yeah, no. And I did challenge Chico face to face. And I said, hey, boss, listen, in life you don't just do these things, you know, but we said it very jokingly. I mean, I didn't want anything from that. So I'm happy that the series, or whatever you want to call it, was a success and people enjoyed it.
And you always want to challenge people. Like, you're not afraid to challenge. Is that from your law background?
No,
do you think?
Law. Geez, I'll be making lots of money if I was a lawyer now. I think every time you switch on your TV, there's some legal case or another. No, I don't think so. I just think people should be challenged. Why not? You can't just listen to people and agree and move on.
Yeah.
So my background is that ask the questions, you know, take it one step further. And if you find that you find yourself in a bit of a corner, then you can find your way out. So for me, it really is exciting to challenge people.
Was it from where you grew up? Is it the people around you? You grew up with very powerful people. Your grandfather, for one, was a very powerful man. You know, a bishop, a very highly educated man. Is it being surrounded by those kind of people that inform who you then become?
Well, I tapped a lot into him. I mean, he was born, 1905. So when he passed away, he was like 85. He was, like you say, a bishop in the Anglican Church. And when he retired from being a bishop, then he became a speaker in the KwaZulu Legislative Assembly. So, yeah, I mean, he was always surrounded by
national
by
chairperson
greatness.
of the IFP. That's a big deal. Like, that's your grandfather.
No,
I can't tell you what my grandfather was doing in those times.
I don't even know my grandfather, so.
So, and I mean, a lot of people also wonder where you come from. I'm sure you, I mean, from varsity days, you heard you were Zimbabwean. To this day, people think you're from Zimbabwe, but your father is a Motswana, your mother is a Zulu woman. Can you speak Tswana?
Well, you've just said umama umzulu.
So awubuyi
So I was born in Vryheid, and you grew up in Kandla.
Uh-huh.
So which other language choice do you have there? You know, except if either you speak Afrikaans or you speak isiZulu or you zama in English. That's all.
In your book, you do talk about how your mother and your father met. Can you share that love story with us?
I mean, here's a man who, I mean, he loved golf. My dad was a caddy and, you know, lived in Klakstorp in Joburg and had headed down to KZN. My mom was a nurse, King Edward Hospital, you know, program epaulets and everything else.
Gorgeous, I'm sure.
You know, we try and, you know, tap into those genes a little bit. But I think I failed dismally. So they met, and I don't think a trip back to Klakstorp was around the corner. So he stayed, stuck around, and that's how we eked out an existence on the farm in Kandla, which my grandfather played a big role in terms of making us acquire, and then we just built a family and a life there.
And a shop, there was a shop.
Yeah, I mean, a trading store.
Yeah.
You don't make it sound like it was some mall, Maponya Mall. You know,
We're trying to figure out how they afforded Hilton College during like apartheid era.
You work hard.
It's like, I get when people say AKA went to St. John's
Yeah,
or whatever. I'm like, but Robert Marawa went to Hilton
During
that
apartheid.
long ago. He was in Hilton. That's wild to me.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's why I'm saying that we all played our part when it was school holidays. Then we went back home. There was no holiday.
Yeah.
So we didn't know what a holiday is. So when you had to come back to school to then write about holidays, and all these kids were talking about having gone to Cape Town and gone to the sea and the ocean and gone to Mauritius and surfing.
Skiing. Yeah.
I don't know anything about skiing and surfing and whatever. So I would figure out a story. But all we did was help out in that particular shop. So when the bread comes through, you the one that's putting it in those see-through packs, and you the one, you know, putting the prices on the koo and tin fish and everything else. So that was holidays for me.
But additionally, your mother would save sports games for you to listen back to when you'd come home from the holidays. Is that where then the love for sports started?
It was, and shame, and what a great lady she is. All 89 years
Sure,
of
can we
her.
get a round of applause?
Come
That's
on.
89 years
Come
old.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so I really dedicate a lot of my interest because we had no access. Because before you guys talk about the wonderful school, which was high school, which was 5 years.
There was Little Flower.
I was Little Flower before then. A very tough school. And I think that taught me life. That taught me survival. But in the back of my mind, I also loved football. So I didn't know what these characters looked like because there was no television. So I would ask Uma, please, in the VHS tapes, please try and record. And I would teach her how to do these recordings so that when I got back home, the VHSs were there. When they'd finished watching TV, then I would sneak in this VHS and then I'd watch the old matches.
Yeah.
In the same way that she would keep the newspapers for me. I mean, it's not like we got newspapers on the day. So if a City Press came through, it was the next week. If a Sowetan came through, it was 4 days later. But we always just tried. I mean, reading was a big part because my dad, he knew that he didn't have a formal education per se, but he loved reading. He was a very worldly person and he understood things. My mother still, till today, is a reader. So it was just a family of what else do we do on the farm?
Yeah.
You take your bicycle, you go riding around, but you're coming back to do what? To work. But the reading part was the part, especially, I mean, I loved, watching the news, reading newspapers, current affairs. So that is why my bond with my late friend, Uxolani Kwale, was that strong. It was because he loved sport, I love current affairs, and we would have conversations until the wee hours of the morning because it kind of cross-pollinated each other. The interests were there.
How did you meet Xolani?
I met him here in Joburg. But also, so he was doing the news on SABC. I was still doing sport on SABC. And I mean, we just hit it off. Umkaya, there's this guy who speaks wonderful isiZulu and is also able to switch it up. And he does English as equally efficiently. And I mean, we just had a beautiful bond, a brotherly bond where he would come to me for advice and say, listen, I probably have never said this before, but it benefited where we are now at Primedia. But he came through me and said, listen, Power FM, they've approached me to go there and join them for the talk show. What should I do? Because, also there's an interest from 702. I just said to him, boss, listen, no discrediting any other station. You love your current affairs and you love talk shows. Which one makes sense to you? So you said 702. And I said, that's where you're going to go.
And look at you now at 947.
Well, he's not here now to see the
Yeah.
fact that we could have shared the same floor.
Yeah.
So that's the sad tragedy about, life and how things turn out.
Mhm.
It would have been great because he really, really loved his job at 702.
We're in conversation with Robert Marawa. If you've got any questions, give us a call, 011 88 38 947.
All right, as we hit 4:30, let's take a look at what's going on your roads. And Alex, you can expect about an hour delay. That's on the N3 South from the Buccleuch interchange to Van Buren, while in Joburg CBD, a 30-minute delay on the Mike 1 South from Killarney Bench to the Crown interchange. Sunwood Park, sluggish traffic on Rondebolt Road, approaching North Boundary Road, and we'll wrap it up once again in the capital where in Onderstepoort, the roadworks are causing heavy delays on the N4 East between Roslyn and Bravery Road. If you do want to let me know about anything else, 072
It's the Robert Marawa effect,
Yeah, I
eh?
know.
You forget the numbers.
And he's got his own number too that he also does there. It's 072 702 1702.
Previously
On 947.
on Mornings with Mansui.
What time is dinner time in your home? Because I can tell you also, dinner is at 6 p.m. in my house. But at my mother's house, it was not at 6 p.m. It was oddly very close to bedtime, in fact.
So close to like 8 p.m.
Yes.
That's so true.
Okay.
Around
Oddly-
generations.
Around
time.
generations.
Yes.
Your parents have a dinner table, but you rarely use it. You'll use it on weekends, but during the week, really, dinner might be
It's
happening
not.
in front of the TV.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Because who's going to miss Karabo Boroka?
Never.
Not me.
Is that him? So what? Once, twice.
3 times, damn it, Thando. Mornings with Mansui.
Every Saturday and Sunday
7 to 10 a.m.
on 947.
Don't know where to go this winter? At Home invites you to bed with layers of exclusive cozy bedding, duvets, blankets to explore. Staying in isn't a compromise, it's the plan. And when you buy any 2 at-home winter bedding sets, blankets, decor and scatters, you get 40% off the second. When bed feels this good, why would you want to be anywhere else?
Mzansi, great things can happen when you play Powerball Plus for the mind-blowing 90 million rand estimated jackpot, while Powerball stands at an estimated 85 million rand jackpot this Friday. That's right, play Powerball Plus for an estimated 90 million rand and Powerball for an estimated 85 million rand today. Buy your tickets now in store on nationallottery.co.za, the mobile app or cell phone banking. Panda, Pusha, play. Players must be 18 years old or play responsibly. E2 is a proud operator of the National Lottery.
It's season 2 of Hey Duck, Riddle Me This. Okay, Duck, now listen carefully. A man is his own uncle because the man is the brother of his father's wife's sister. In other words, his aunt's brother. Now, what should he use to remove the stains from all this dirty laundry? Correct! Mac washing powder. Anything else is just wrong.
Winning is a team sport when you and your best friend strike it lucky on the 947 Lottoland Lucky Line, because one call could change everything. With a share of 200,000 rands on the line every day this week from 6 a.m. Hit primediaplus.com to enter and tell us the name of that one best friend you can always count on. If Anele and the club call and you've placed a bet on Lottoland from the 27th of April, you win. We'll then call your friend, and if they have 2, you win even more. So it's a win-win all round on the 947 Lottoland Lucky Line. All thanks to Lottoland on 947. TCs and more on primediaplus.com.
No person under the age of 18 years permitted to gamble. Lottoland South Africa is licensed by the Western Cape Gambling and Racing Board. National Responsible Gambling Programme toll-free counselling line 0800 006 008 or WhatsApp help to 076 675 0710. Winners know when to stop.
In the headlines, President Cyril Ramaphosa has called for greater consequences against local government officials who don't perform and says they should be forced out. Ramaphosa says non-performers should ship out if they misuse state funds and fail to perform and meet targets. The president made the call during his annual address to the National Council of Provinces, which is sat in the Northwest Province today. Gauteng's Health Department says it's fast-tracking the recruitment of medical staff at Tembisa Hospital in a bid to improve service delivery and reduce patient waiting times. The department says vacancies in critical posts have negatively affected critical oversight and supervision at the facility, resulting in growing complaints from patients. Health officials say interviews have already been completed for several doctors, nursing staff and clinical support personnel, with more posts still being advertised and shortlisted. And the world's oldest dog contender has died, aged 30. The French toy spaniel spent most of his life with the same owner until she died. According to reports, Lizzie had held the Guinness World Record before she passed away yesterday. Those are the headlines. More EWN at 5 or as it happens.
Your story on 947 Drive
With Thando.
Let's get up close. Getting up close and personal.
With the people behind the stories.
From the big moments
To the day-to-day grind.
we're delving deep into your story. On 947 Drive
With Thando.
I know I've been out of my control, way I was before, but I hope you can see I was lost and wondering, just riding on a whim. And I need your voice to save me. I need the sun to kiss my skin. Wake up, no time to go backward. I think I'm ready for you. Honestly, I do. I think I'm ready
It's Black Coffee. Celeste, ready for you. We're in conversation with a broadcaster, a storyteller, a media powerhouse whose voice has echoed through World Cups, Derby nights, and some of the biggest moments in African football history. The one and only Robert Marawa joins us this afternoon. Yeah. Question, does this song mean anything to you? I have for you, it'll never change.
Aliyah. I met her, hey?
I know. Wow.
I met Aliyah. So, I was listening to Vusile Tswala's show on Metro FM. So he had a daytime show, 12 to 3. And I just heard Aliyah was there. So I used to read a lot of Word Up magazine, Right On, and all of that. I just love that whole hip-hop culture. Heavy D and the Boys, I heard him last week. You guys were playing him on the show. I was like, oh, wow, Heavy D and the Boy. I mean, hey, multi-award winning show. We have to. We have to, Yeah. So I heard Vusi saying he's going to be interviewing this lady that's on the up and up in terms of music, and mentions her name. So I was just like, oh, wow, this is Aliyah. I've read about her. She hadn't been at that level that we all know now. But I was like, there's no way. I mean, obviously, you're at varsity. There's no vehicle that you have. So I hit my V2 and I walked across to the SABC. And literally hadn't no idea where I'm going. But I just remember then Metro FM was, 6 floors underground or 2 floors, whatever it was. But it was not at the reception. And as God would have it, as I walked in, they were walking out with the mother. And I was like, wow. There she is.
Wow.
So I kind of, lost my mind. I was like, wow, this is the superstar to be. And I approached the mom. And I was like, hi, ma'am, how are you?
Very respectful.
Very respectful, So I'm not jumping now, going to the actual artist. I'm like, I'm a big fan, and I gave the whole shebang about her and everything else. Can I have an autograph with her? Because then obviously there were no selfies, there was no cell phones, there was none of those things. And she was like, yeah, of course. And then she calls her through. And then I'm just like, okay, but where's she going to sign? I don't even have a piece of paper. So the only thing I found in my pocket was an ATM slip from Nedbank. So that's the only little piece of paper that I had. We got a pen from the security, and she signed on the back of that ATM slip. And she did it without a fuss.
Yeah.
And somehow when I moved house, I lost
No.
that. So I kept it for the longest time.
Where did you keep it?
I kept it at home. It was like in one of the frame.
Oh, did you frame the actual slip?
No.
Oh.
I mean, where was I going to get money to frame a slip?
I don't know.
No, I just used press stick.
Yeah.
So something called press stick?
Yes.
Yes, I used that to frame.
Back in my day, we had press stick.
We had press stick and Pritz.
Yeah,
and
we
all
still
of
have
those.
press stick. There's some press stick. But that would be the very first time you walk into the SABC.
Yes, it was, because I didn't know that I was going to come back again to do something called auditions. So that was literally the first time. I was on, not advice of Vusile Tswala, it was just on hearing him say that by chance. And I just decided, hey, you know what, the next lecture, we'll see you another time. I'm heading off to find this SABC. Yeah.
Before we talk about the actual audition, in your book, you speak about a lady who was on she was on the advert of soap, who you admired for a very long time. You're in love with her. And then you went to this audition, and lo and behold, there she is.
Yes, she was there.
And then what happened?
Life happened.
You have to tell everyone who hasn't read the book.
But they must go read the book.
Who's
Otherwise,
the
what's
lady
the
on
I'll
point?
the
tell
soap?
you.
Who's
So there
the
was a
lady on the
lady.
soap?
There was a lady on a soap that he was infatuated with. He went to the audition, and there she was in real life.
Like just an advert of a soap.
Yeah, she was
like
a model.
Protex.
Yeah, like a soap, like a Protex.
Yes.
And then do you want to complete the story? It's your story.
You are saying it so beautifully. It's
Anyway,
like a story, yeah.
He does his audition, and out he comes, and I think you were too scared to speak to her, but eventually you did. She then asked for your number, and then they met in Hillbrow Holiday Inn.
No, stop it.
So you read this book.
And then you danced for the very first time in your life.
Wow, with the Protex lady.
With the Protex lady.
I said it early on
But
before.
you're promoting the wrong soap.
Which soap was it?
No, I can't, because then it's going to be quite obvious.
I was going to ask who the person is.
No, I don't know. I have no idea.
You don't know her name?
Of course I do. But I'm just saying, how do I say this? Maybe they're driving in a car now and the family's there. There's car crash. And then the next thing.
It's in the book, so she knows that
No. I didn't mention anything that gives it away. Because the next thing, Msizi does a traffic update.
And then she crashes.
There's a car accident and
fair
the whole
enough.
family
It's crazy. I was saying before you arrived, I was like, you know what? You're one of the few people that I ever fanboy over. I'm a big fan of yours. I even said, I know you're a Zulu man, but I must say I've got a man crush on Robert Marawa. I'm sure there's lots of people in the world, in this country, who are obsessed with you. And you are like the guy. I wonder, just for everyone out there, what is your relationship status now? Like, where are we at? Are you in a committed relationship? Are you on the market? The soap lady's gone, obviously, so where are we now?
We are at a stage in life where I fully love my family, and they love me back, and I love the world.
Wow, what?
What? You should have got into politics.
When did you realize you were good looking?
Me?
Yeah, because you signed up to be a model. And sure, Msizi's never signed up to be a model.
But also, that's a great compliment from you, yeah.
Well, Msizi could have been.
You digress. It's on you. When did you, was there a moment when you realized that actually?
No, it was also just a chance thing where I think it was Sis Rose. Sis Rose ran Bon Models. And again, I'm just a student. And there's now an opportunity. So bump into Mum Rose and she says, listen, it would be great to come in. So that's where all these auditions were coming through.
Yeah.
And I did my first ad. It was for SA Breweries. It was a castle ad. I appeared for a flash of a second, on television. But it was a big moment, and everybody gathered around the TV. Nang, gone. You know how quickly those things happen. So she's the one who said, yeah, come and sign up for Bond Models. So I was like, what the hell's that?
And that was also sort of an entry into Simunye, which, continuity presenters at the time were like the biggest thing. If you went to, that was the superstars.
No, it was. What a life, what a time. Simunye presenters, obviously, when people don't understand what the concept was about, they had a relaunch of all the channels at the SABC. So it was around about 1996. So everything else that was, CCTV and whatever, TV 1, 2, 3, then became SABC 1, 2, 3. And, they brought Stevie Wonder and everybody else for the big launch. And then we became the channel, which was the funky ones, Nguni language.
The hot ones. This was you, in fact.
Well, I hope you're enjoying your viewing with us here on One. And right now, just a quick reminder that tomorrow night we'll be having a slight schedule change due to the soccer match between Bafana and Holland. But there's much more happening here, Robert.
Iqiniso lelo Renee ngoba sebethelekile abafana baseHolland. Ikho-ke ngisho ukuthi kusebaningi lo mdlalo uzoba unqophamlando weNelson Mandela Inauguration Challenge. Kanti uSimunye uzokulethela ukusuka nokuhlalo wawo lo mdlalo uzothokozisa iy'nkulungwane zehlwele ezweni lonke jikelele kusukela ngo-7 o'clock ekhanda.
So join us for great
You
soccer
can hear
action
it's
tomorrow
that
night,
old
which
because the
is not
sound
to miss.
is that bad.
I know. It sounds like we're falling asleep.
Yeah.
We've been drugged or something.
How did life change after the Simunye gig?
Life changed within the Simunye gig. It was difficult to even just go to Carlton Center without having, I think that's where my love for caps came in, because you almost had to disguise yourself.
You're a superstar with the sunglasses and the caps.
Hey, Simunye was happening, man.
Yeah.
Let's not lie. There was a gentleman called Keith Pfeiffer. He was the one behind the marketing. He was the one behind those promos that we did, the shoots that we did. We went to Sun City, the Lost City. We did that whole...
Those were extravagant because you guys would shoot pretty much music videos.
Yeah.
Remember that there was one with the plane. I don't know if you were part of that. That's the one I remember top of mind. There was a plane and then all the females were pretending to be like hostesses.
Yeah, I think it was probably later.
After, okay.
Yeah. But we went to the Lost City, not that we stayed there, but we went to shoot there. My African dream. We did like a whole extravagant thing, and, Vicky Sampson was there. I don't know. It was a big budget thing because SABC One was pulling in the numbers. They had Generations pulling in the numbers. They had the sports shows, which I obviously then wanted to be a part of. So I was like, okay, great. This Simunye thing is beautiful, but it's also just taking away a lot of one's personal private life, but I just wanted to do sport.
Yeah.
But little did I know that sport was going to become even bigger than whatever was happening on Simonia, because, one was thrust into the deep end of broadcasting then.
We'll talk about how sport became the biggest and has you become the biggest sportscaster in all of Africa and I'd argue the world. Next.
It's all the stories that matter.
And the people behind them.
You're plugged into
Your story on 947 Drive with Thando.
Deal or No Deal now plays at 7:30. Not when it used to, but adjusting is what we do. We adjust the traffic points that work, then ask for change. We adjust the conversations we don't understand and reply confident. My thoughts exec. So this one's easy. The same show, same host, same excitement, just later. Deal or No Deal now plays every weekday at 7:30 on SABC2. Proudly sponsored by Lotto Star.
Lotto Stars, licensed by the Mpumalanga Economic Regulator. No under 18s. National Responsible Gambling Program. 0800 006 008. T's and C's apply. All games are fixed odds betting events.
It's that time of the year. Sore throats, congestion, wet and dry coughs, pain and fever. For trusted relief for you and your family, ask your pharmacist to recommend a winter survival pack from the Adcock Ingram OTC range. With products like Medikil A, Expigen, Corenza Parac, Adconapamol, Dilinct Junior and more, we have you covered this winter. Remember, Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave.
Hey, there are things we didn't see coming. Like a reality TV star becoming president not once, but twice. Or working from the comfort of your own home. Or the boys qualifying for a major tournament. No calculators. And Burger King selling fried chicken. You never expected it, nah? Yeah, Mzansi. Burger King is now serving juicy, crispy fried chicken. Never expected it.
40 of the hottest tracks, back to back. Interviews with the world's biggest stars. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, Checkers is turning up the volume and adding a little extra flavor to the mix. It's the 947 Top 40 with Nick Explicit, powered by Checkers. From the songs you can't stop streaming, extra deals to prizes, plus special surprises along the way. It's everything you love about the weekend, now with a little more extra. The 947 Top 40 with Nick Explicit, powered by Checkers. Saturdays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Make your weekends extra with Checkers on 947. More on primediaplus.com.
If you thought Joburg traffic was chaotic already, imagine adding Grogu to the mix. Somewhere in the city, Mando's tiny little partner in crime is hiding.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, you have to find him. And all of next week, we're going to help you find him.
I can't wait to find her.
Yeah. Next week, 947 and Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu are sending you in a citywide mission to find Grogu. To enter, heading over to 947 socials, view the latest clue, and then comment on where you think Grogu is hiding. You could win an exclusive hamper with 5,000 rands, as well as a spot in the draw to win a Star Wars lightsaber with 12,000 rands.
That better be a real lightsaber for that amount.
Yeah. As well as a 1,000 rand Take-A-Lot voucher on 947 Drive with Thando. Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu in cinemas this Friday, powered by Visa on 947 TCs and more on primediaplus.com.
From the big moments
To the day-to-day grind.
we're delving deep into your story. On 947 Drive
With Thando.
I saw you soon as you came bouncing through the door. You and your mans and them just took over the floor. Started doing your thing, and it made me notice you even more. The way you turned around and looked at me, it seemed as though you must have somehow felt me staring on the low. Something tells me you're the kind of guy I'd like to get to know. I ain't even gonna front, I ain't even gonna lie. Since you walked up in the club, I've been giving you the eye. We can dance if you want, get it crackin' if you like. Must be a full moon, feel like one of those nights. Is this the first time that I'm seeing you around? Could you be visiting or are you new in town? Yeah, whatever the case, face. I'm feeling you right here and right now. And all the love you're showing lets me know that you like what you see and wanna get to know me too. This could very well be the start of something special. Happy that I met you.
It's Brandy, full moon on 947. I can't believe how quickly the time has gone.
Oh.
I mean, I wish I could just pause it or pause Brandy. Let's pause Brandy and speak to Naledi. Naledi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Thando.
Rob is in the building. What do you want to say to him?
Just a message of appreciation. Hello, Uncle Rob.
My lady, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Just wanted to appreciate you today. You know, you've played a very big role in my career. You continue to play that very big role in my career. You know, I remember in 2022, just 22 years old, literally just 2 years of experience in the radio space, and you gave me the opportunity to stand in for you when you went to the UK, and that truly just changed the trajectory of my career. And for that, I just want to say thank you. Know that every single day I'm grateful for the part you've played.
An absolute pleasure. I find nothing greater in life to do than to see sincerity in people's voices and look at them in the eye, and they come through and they say they want to be broadcasters. You know, there are people that will approach you, but they just want the fame that goes with. You know, so there's gazillion and one people that have said, okay, great, and then you ask them a couple of questions, but I volunteer because I know how difficult the industry is. So I will put myself and say, I never had anybody to guide me. Everything has had to be a scrap, everything has had to be a fight, everything has had to be about you just working extra hard. So when a lady approaches and says, hey, listen, I'm doing a show and this is the radio station, and I go. You know, I've been to a station in Eldorado Park, you know, and because the gentleman didn't give me permission to mention his name, he works now for Kaya FM.
Wow.
You
But
know?
that's just who you are. I think even across the board, whether it's work related. I mean, you could be greeting a security guard at the door, and you'll greet him the same way you would have in Nelson Mandela, who you interviewed on Metro FM. How did that come about?
Robert, you work too hard. So this is backstage now. You know, I'm doing an MC gig for the President's Cup. So President's Cup is the major thing in world golf. So we're down in George. This is what's happening. There's George Bush Senior. There's President Thabo Mbeki. There's Tiger Woods. There's VJ Singh. There are all of these individuals that are there. So I'm on stage now. This is going global. And just as I was preparing to go on stage, then Madiba walks backstage with Zelda. And that's what he said, you know, to me. And he literally just said, you work too hard. And I said, no, Madiba, please, you know, compared to you, 27 years in prison, there's no way. And he says, yeah. Zelda here tells me all the time that I rested for 27 years. Now it's time for me to work. You know, so when you have a global leader with that charisma who tells you how hard you work, and I said, you know, that there's one thing I've always wanted to ask you is, can I just do an interview with you on radio? It's going to have nothing to do with politics. You're a former boxer, you love sport. Hansi Cronje case, when he was caught for that match-fixing saga, you were the first person that Hansi Cronje called. There was all sorts of Louis Late issues that he took you to court, so you were back in court again as president of the country. And I said, there's a lot that I can talk to you about. There's, speak to Zelda here.
And it was done.
You know, maybe take her for lunch or something. You know, Madiba was always that kind of person. So yeah, it happened, and he pitched up, and there was all sorts of people that came through to the foyer. And here was an entire Madiba coming in
That's
for
incredible.
29 minutes.
Madiba was correct, though, that you worked too hard. And you found yourself having your first heart attack at 35 as a result.
No sleep, bad diet, all these things that are contras for getting you closer to the end of life. And the day that I decided, you know what, I'm going to shake this thing off, I'm going to go to the gym. And that's the day I just sweated. And I was like, no, what's going on? And I got into the car, put on the aircon, reclined my seat. But still, the sweat was just pouring down. I drove myself up to the apartment where I was staying, and I just literally removed my clothes and plonked myself on the tiles because it was just that hot. And this thing was not going away. And I phoned my friend, and he says, listen, I'm going to call an ambulance for you. And the ambulance came. Long story short, I couldn't find my medical aid card. So that's why I always say to people that try and prioritize certain things. So my medical aid card was in my car, but my friend who was there couldn't find it. So the ambulance is parked there, it's not moving.
Yo.
So it's just like, so you dying there, but the ambulance is not
where's the
moving.
medical aid?
Where's the medical aid
Are we
card?
taking you to Para or?
Are we taking you to Sunninghill? So, and literally, where I was staying was not too far from Sunninghill.
Sure.
But we were going to head off onto the highway to Para. But thankfully, I remembered that my ENT doctor works at Sunninghill. And then I said, Gary Allen is my ENT doctor. So then they searched and they called the office and they said, yes, it is. And that's how they got my medical aid number.
Yeah.
And then the engine started. And here we were off to the hospital. I mean, when he got there, the doctor was shocked. He was just like, straight to theater. So I was, and I've said this before, I was quoted to sing Tupac.
What does that do for how you then continue to live your life and how you perceive life? I can't imagine you'll come from a near-death experience and come back as the same person.
You can't. That was crazy because they had to open that artery so that the blood circulates again. But it's just a journey of knowing how close you were to exiting this earth that kind of made life very, very difficult. So I really had to change a lot of things. The work was a major, major problem because I was dipping between radio and rushing off to Supersport to do television and, back and forth and trips and travels and big awards nights and big events internationally. And it took its toll because you finish after midnight. What are you doing then? You eating junk. You're not saying, hey, can I have a salad and,
There's no
pumpkin
Kauai open that's 24 hours.
No, there's none of that. So that ends up being your life. So I had to change a lot of those things. And then again, was it 2018? Then I'm like, let me go back again to the gym because I was not allowed to gym after that because they didn't allow you to do any cardio work. Then I joined a fight club in Bryanston. And guess what? 5 minutes before we finished that entire thing, I felt it. I was like...
What does it feel like?
It's the most painful thing.
Sure.
It's the most painful thing. I always say, and I use the analogy, you can take a knife, it can be a blunt knife. You can come and stab me a gazillion times. I'll be okay. But the pain of a heart attack is such that you cannot ignore it. So when I felt it at the fight club, I was like, this is happening again. I told the guys, listen, I have to go. I didn't want to tell them. I didn't want them to panic. I got in my car. I was like, there's Centre Mediclinic down the road. So I drove myself to a stage where I couldn't see if the traffic light is green or is it amber or is it red. Everything was very blurry. But I was like, I'm going to get to this hospital. And I did. I just parked my car in nonsense and I walked in. I was like, can I see a cardiologist? And the guy at the front, Shame, he's doing his job. He's like, let me see, have you come here before?
Oh, my goodness.
I was like, listen, I've been here before, but can you just call the cardiologist now? Because I can feel it. So again, I'm not saying anything to anybody in my family. I think I phoned my sister, Nomvula, and she's the only one who knew. Because again, I didn't want to bring panic to the family. Because this has happened before. And if it's going to happen again, so that was heart attack number 2. But thankfully, again, thank God, the doctors did their magic. They were able to rescue me. So again, I had to keep away from the gym, just build a life around healthier options, more sleep. Yeah, here we are, 2026 on a multi-award winning show with great legends like himself.
We're happy
yourself.
that you've made it, and you. I mean, over and above that, everything that you've gone through, you've spoken about attempts on your life.
Now it's happened. The thing is, people don't know what happens behind the scenes. You kind of love sports, you do what I do, but it's also cross-questioning a lot of people that don't want to be cross-questioned. And then you find your life is now in danger, and guess what? Robert is back in ICU, but this is not a heart attack this time, although publicly they said it was, but it wasn't.
What do you think it was?
It was an attempt on my life.
Do you know by who?
Yeah. I do.
We'll wrap up with Robert Moraa on the other side of 5 o'clock. We're very late for news. Let's get you out the roads. This Eyewitness News traffic is brought to you by Outsurance in partnership with 947.
Just a quick reminder for you and Alex, about an hour delay on the N3 south from the Buccleuch interchange to Van Buren, while in Joburg CBD about a 30-minute delay. This time on the Mike 1 south from Killarney Bench to the Crown interchange, and we'll wrap it up in Sunwood Park, where there's sluggish traffic on Roundabout Road approaching North Boundary Road. If you do want to let me know about anything else though, 072-1702 3702.
The Outsurance appointment can't help you escape that awkward elevator ride or getting the number right, but seeing them on your route just makes you feel so much better. As the Outsurance pointsmen who've been easing traffic congestion so we all get to where we need to be quickly and safely for the last 20 years. With Outsurance, you really always get something out. In partnership with 947, show them some love online using the hashtag pointsmanlove, a licensed insurer and FSP.
Experience pure country allure as a VIP at this year's Hollywood Bets Durban July with Spina Zonke. Stand a chance to win VIP experiences or a share of 1.2 million rand in cash. Bet 2 rand or more on selected slots to enter. This is your moment. Release your spirit. Release your victory. Release your glamour with Spina Zonke. Bet now. T's and C's apply. Hollywood Sportsbook is a licensed betting operator. No persons under the age of 18 years are permitted to gamble. Winners know when to stop. South African Responsible Gambling Foundation toll-free counselling line 0800 006 008 or WhatsApp help to 076 675 0710.
If your internet provider was becoming too expensive, you'd switch, right? So why pay more for car insurance? Switching to Outsurance, save 45-year-old Nivan 461 rands on his 2025 Volkswagen T-Cross. Get a quote now, and if Outsurance can't save you money, ask them for 500 rands or 1,500 rands. If you've been claim-free and with the same insurer for 3 years, do it now. SMS out to 43503. That's out to 43503. A licensed insurer and FSP. TCs and information online.
When it comes to funding your business, now isn't soon enough, and tomorrow is too slow. That's why at Lula, we've made funding faster by cutting out red tape, removing queues, and adding quicker approvals. In as little as 24 hours, you could get your business up to 5 million rand in funding. Why wait for tomorrow when we can fund your future faster today? Apply now at lula.co.za and experience business class funding.
On 947, this is EWN.
Mokgotsi refuses to respond to questions citing self-incrimination, and questions grow over Sudan's civil war. Good afternoon, I'm Thando Ngeno. Controversial figure Brano Mokgotsi has repeatedly told the Madlanga Commission that he does not want to incriminate himself as a response to questions posed to him. This follows the Commission's decision to dismiss his application for the recusal of Chief Evidence Leader Matthew Chaskelson. Mokgotsi brought the application, claiming that Chaskelson tried to get him to implicate Northwest businessman Suleiman Karim, but the Commission has dismissed the application. During the hearing, Mokgotsi was accused of being deliberately deceptive by deleting some of his WhatsApp records with the chief evidence leader. Evidence leader Adila Hassim says that the exchanges show Mokgotsi was pursuing Chaskelson, claiming to have information against Karim.
To be clear, what he deleted was 6 calls to Mr. Chaskelson, which Mr. Chaskelson declined to answer. He therefore doesn't merely admit to deleting, he admits to curating the WhatsApp account, the WhatsApp record rather, selecting what he considered to be relevant and presenting only part of the picture to the Commission and making it appear authentic.
Commissioner Sesi Baloyi has now alerted Mokgotsi of the difference between refusing to incriminate himself and refusing to give an answer. Member of Parliament Fadil Adams has been warned to reside in addresses provided to the court, report when he's travelling outside of Cape Town, and report to a nearby police station twice a week. Adams appeared in the Pinetown Magistrate Court earlier today, where he was granted a 10,000 rand bail. The leader of the National Colour Congress is charged with fraud and defeating the ends of justice, following allegations he disrupted police investigations into the high-profile murder case of ANC politician Sindiso Magaqa. Magaqa was assassinated at his home in Umzinkulu in 2017. Dadla Mabaso reports.
The state alleges that his actions after becoming aware of the warrant of arrest was catch me if you can, and yes, the video clips played do indicate that prior to the 4th of May, Mr. Adams was aware that there was a warrant of arrest out for him.
Delivering her ruling, Magistrate Gwendolyn Robertson read a summary of the state's case, including evidence about Fadil Adams' behavior towards the criminal justice system. She also went through arguments by the defense, including his willingness to comply with bail regulations if granted bail. She granted the accused bail for 10,000 rand.
In considering the evidence placed before me, I am then satisfied that you are a suitable candidate to be released on bail.
Nhlanhla Mabaso, Eyewitness News, Pinetown.
And lastly, questions are growing over the role of the main armed players in Sudan's devastating civil war as millions of people face displacement, hunger and widespread violence. The conflict began in April 2023 between the Sudanese armed forces led by General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces led by General Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo. The war has since spread across large parts of the country, including Khartoum and Darfur, with human rights groups and United Nations agencies reporting attacks on civilians, the destruction of hospitals and schools, and growing food insecurity. Gold is trading at $4,533.29 an ounce. The rand's at 16.70 to the dollar, 22.28 to the pound, 19.41 to the euro. Brent crude oil is at $107.05 a barrel. A fine Saturday in store for Gauteng tomorrow. Johannesburg drops to an overnight low of 8 degrees, peaking at 22. Pretoria 11 and 23, and Vereeniging 6 and 21 degrees. The top story in EWN this hour. Controversial figure Brian Mogotsi has repeatedly told the Madlanga Commission that he does not want to incriminate himself as a response to questions posed to him.
EWN, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, visit ewn.co.za or download the EWN app. EWN Sport.
Good afternoon, I'm Tolagile Mganga. Durban City will look to spoil the party when they travel to the Orlando Amstel Arena tomorrow to take on Orlando Pirates. The equation is clear for the Buccaneers. A win moves them level at the top of the Betway Premiership standings with Mamelodi Sundowns and just a point away from winning their first league title in 14 years. But it won't be easy as Thabo Notata and his teammates want to ensure they can seal a top 8 finish in their maiden top flight campaign.
We're not going to enjoy that game. We're not. I mean, I saw a record. I think they said stadium is sold out on a Tuesday. To be even in the position we are in, why us? Why do you come from an Nedbank Cup final and then you have a chance to decide something that's so far out of your reach? Look, it's a game of football. It's 90 minutes. We go there, we do our best. If our best is better than their best, and good luck to them.
Jaden Adams admits he would have preferred Mamelodi Sundowns played the first leg of their CAF Champions League final away from home. They take on AS FAR in the first game on Sunday in front of their own supporters at a sold-out Loftus Versfeld Stadium. And they go into it wanting to be crowned continental champions for the second time in 10 years.
I don't think it's good for me because I think for me personally, I want to love the trophy here. Last season, we go that side, we lost and was very disappointed. I think in 2016, the final was also, last leg was also that side. So 3 times South African teams play that side, the last leg. So yeah, what can we do?
And Michael Carrick has confirmed that Casemiro will play at Old Trafford one last time when Manchester United host Nottingham Forest in their final home game of the Premier League season on Sunday. He had been an injury doubt after missing last weekend's goalless draw with Sunderland, but now has one more chance to say farewell to the club's supporters after a 4-year career playing in the red half of Manchester.
He's been fantastic for us, for me personally, for us as a group. I think what he's given us, I've said it before, I think the clarity helps of knowing the situation, and for him and for us for him to get his head in the place of where he give absolutely everything in every aspect, knowing that it was going to come to an end at the end of the season. I think, like I've said before, it's credit to him for the way he's gone about that, and just because it's coming to the end and there's clarity with it, it's easy to go the other way as well, but he's fully invested, he's fully supported.
Tolagile Mganga, Eyewitness News Sport. All right, today's Baba's Day track selected by our Your Story guest, Robert Marawa. Where were you when AKA released Mbuzi? The year was 2023, so just, 3 years ago. One of the standout tracks from AKA's critically acclaimed album, Mass Country. You had a relationship with AKA.
Yeah, I mean, I think he loved the work that I did, and that's how we formed the relationship. and we would sit and talk, and he wanted to be on the Thursday Night Live show. He didn't want to be where the other guests sit. He says, no, I've seen this magic couch that everybody comes and sits on. I'm a musician, but I want to sit on that thing. And he did. And then you're right. I mean, just as the news was happening, I went back, and it's one of those things where he had said to me he's working on a song. And he had listened to my interview with Benny McCarthy when I was at Metro. And all he wanted was that interaction with myself and Benny. And then I remember sending him that on the 10th of January 2023. And then on the 11th, I asked him, did it work out?
Yeah.
And then on the 14th of Jan, he sends me a Dropbox. He says, you know, I did work perfectly, but then I decided I wanted to use your catchphrase. So I made this little banger. I think it is going to be a big, big song. Praying Hands.
Love that.
Wow.
Oh, this. Sister Bettina.
Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Rewind the tape.
Benny McCarthy, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you.
Robert Marawa, good speaking to you as always, brother. And you're my friend. So give me a call when you got a minute or so. And we keep in touch.
All right, thanks so much. I'll phone you for Ronaldo.
Ooh, fresh out the bed. New Jordan 3's got us big in my step. Do my devotion and jump in the eggs. Hit the off-ramp, they go right to the bag. This shit's pendulum motion and swings. I just sit back and let God do his thing. Tint on my window so you can't see in. I close the circle, we out for revenge. I am a fan of Beato, but I cannot bend over backwards to fit in with trends. Tell me what happened with Mega go platinum. I'd rather sell nothing than lie to my fans. Ain't a costume, must have up and wet. Jesus is close and the devil is near. Just got the deck that say 150K took me 5th of December. I told her no way. Family first is the wave. MTV list only sharpen the blade. Not even once did they put me first place. Tragedy happened, hashtags in the captions gave me the idea to put noose on my neck. Thought of my daughter, I had to persist. Lawyers on lawyers, they cost me a fortune. They lawyer, but price on my head. And I mean full disrespect. DJs, y'all just stand behind the decks. Sacrifice blood, sweat, and tears. Too many treacherous twins. Influencers, yeah. They think they mega. Okay, you got a few dancers. You think you got more bad. Coming in hot. Coming in hot, come boozy. You cannot sit in my spot. You cannot block this move. Pyramid rocks. I'm coming up top and boozy. I'm cut from a different club. Material girl, don't sue me. Whenever I win, they whisper. Whenever I slip, it's Christmas. Whenever I sip, it's Christmas. Cropping my lawyer, watching for lawyer. On my DR, Christian, let's go. Oh yeah, ooh, I am the best. The God don't say up until it ends. Tweeting his fans and blow soak up his legacy, that's all that matters. We don't give a fuck about the material as long as I got some food in the fridge. Roof on my head, these awards are just some glorified pieces of matter. What did it ever do for me besides give me more stress than you ever imagined? Everything I thought was bigger than me was revealed to be capped. This a new era, Hudson Cornell. Came face to face with the devil, a national treasure portier. I hit them skins of a 6 is a test. All that I wanted was money for retros. Not every time that I spit it's a switch. Kept could've told you I'm cool as my wrist. Kept my composure, you thought we was dead. 150K that don't include the jet. No sure my notion that's off the Gemelli. I came for the gym with an ex-Benedict. That Gianni, if you smoke for the sec, that's a hubby so hungry. Watch out for the steps. Go! Coming in hot. Yo, coming in hot, come boozy. You cannot sit in my spot, no. You cannot block this move. Pyramid rocks. I'm coming up top and boozy. I'm cut from a different club. Material girl, don't sue me. Whenever I win, they whisper. Whenever I slip, it's Christmas. Whenever I slip, it's Christmas. Cropping my lawyer, watching for a lawyer. On my deal, it's Christian. Let's go.
Yeah. I said tapelo fela ke tatsa ka stito le madi. Ya nigga big step bolele ya nigga ba bitsa se bari ya nigga big step ba thomilo mona mota ramo kopo ka mono ka chuma le plaki ke second no liba ka kati. Risk management jumpile luzu no ka rono dadi wakati. Solitary boga butsa di paki. Left hand man no phela feeling ngondo tse pila fela le right hand ta se bari. Thoko botsa ngo tshwara unit of a plan na ba ka batla tsa le thari. 40 mo bia na ngwana EG ke na bio which means ke na about the Bee Gees, but I was like an album, I'm hugging Buzi Gangwala. Mastraten di Bifa Diapala. I need a record with AKA, but I also need to remove the A that comes after the K, cause I witnessed the business of bodies decay. I got fitness, I'm witness, nobody's relay, rana riskili wane. 26 birthday for Kole, let's say, nigga, choose by me, Tilega Gane. Mengwa Hamaroshan, Estrata, Botogo, Dangi, Repin, File, Le Plane, se solo go to La Pele, Yaga, Clockerates, and Saga, day to day, Twan Le Mabane. Look at the come up, I'm clocking a come up, Babanchi by Loy like a honey, Toge Bio, Olevale.
Coming in hot, hot. Coming in hot, I'm boozing. You cannot sit in my spot, no. You cannot block this mood. Pyramid rocks. I'm coming up top, I'm boozing. I'm cut from a different club. Material girl, don't sue.
It's AKA Mbuzi. Today's Vava's J track released in the year 2023 as selected by Robert Mara. But really, it just speaks to who you are, right? I was saying to Msizi one day, Nasty C will call him up and say, I don't know.
I want to sample 10702, 702.
Exactly.
There's
One
traffic
day.
on Bears.
One day. But it's the impact that you have on people's lives. I mean, I remember we'd cross paths pretty much every day in the SABC corridors. Didn't speak much, but, you were always gracious. I mean, I was little old me. You were, the famous Robert Mara, and you'd take it, upon yourself to greet little old us. But I think it's what you do with every person that crosses your path. I think you exude kindness. You exude a sense of power. I think people don't just come at you. Like, you can't just come at
Presence.
you. Yes, that's the word. You have a sense of a presence that is completely undeniable. But I think what you've done just for the entertainment industry, for the sporting world, for those of us who come after you, who have watched you become the person that you are today, we want to thank you for your life. We thank you for your life. We thank you for lending your life to all of South Africa, and you remain goated Mbuzi, as AKA says. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Mara!
Come on with it.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Car question?
Siaivala City.
I'm going to say that now because you guys did a drive time show on 5FM, right? You guys got the entire nation crying when you guys had the honor and the privilege of saying goodbye in your last show. People were crying on radio when you guys were fired. So there is no way that it was little old you. You were a superstar, so I was not worthy to gather the crumbs under your table. So if I could just greet and walk by, that would be enough. But at least you responded. So thank you for acknowledging people that were, just doing sport. So here we are. And here's the duo still on 947. And you guys do an amazing job. And the fact that you bring people on here to tell their story is the amazing part, because we listen attentively every single Friday. And because we don't tell stories, we don't record our history. And that's what I've always lamented, is that what history are we going to leave for the kids? So it's either you document it and you write a book, or you document it and you do a docu-series, whatever it is, but you got to leave your trail behind, So, big up to the team here for allowing people to come through, get them closer to the audience, get them closer to the people that have watched them. I mean, I heard Silo say, don't you know? I was, I've been acting for so long. These people must respect me.
Yeah.
But you have to respect the fact that he feels that way. Whether he's wrong or right, it doesn't really matter. He's the legend. He's the GOAT. He's the superstar. And it's always important to interact. And when you interact on a platform like this, for me, it means everything.
And of course, I mean, what would the interview be without him taking over and now hosting the show? You will be happy to know that Morale Sports Worldwide is up at 6 p.m. here on 947. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Robert Morale.
From the big moments
To the day-to-day grind.
we're delving deep into your story. On 947 Drive
With Thando.
Got a car question you need answered? Send it to Naked Wheel Talk every Thursday on 947 Drive with Thando. Msizi James tackles your car questions with help from Naked's experts to help you make smarter decisions about your ride. Post your questions on 947's Facebook or X page. Naked Wheel Talk every Thursday on 947 Drive with Thando. Everything cars, covered. Naked Financial Technology is an authorized FSP. More at primemediaplus.com.
The world's best male and female paddle players are coming to South Africa for the historic Premier Paddle Pretoria P1 at Sunbet Arena Times Square from the 26th of July to the 2nd of August. Expect world-class action, unbelievable energy, live entertainment, premium hospitality, incredible food, and an atmosphere unlike any South African sport has ever seen before. This is Africa's biggest paddle tournament ever, and tickets are selling fast, so don't miss your chance to witness the sport's biggest stars live in South Africa. Get your tickets now at primediaplus.com.
Hey, there are things we didn't see coming. Like a reality TV star becoming president not once, but twice. Or working from the comfort of your own home. Or the boys qualifying for a major tournament. No calculators. And Burger King selling fried chicken. You never expected it, nah? Yeah, Mzansi. Burger King is now serving juicy, crispy fried chicken. Never expected it.
Lotto Stars live game shows set the stage. Drop your line in ice fishing. Let the crazy coin flip in your favor. Take off with balloon race or ignite the thrills with crazy pachinko. You could win instant payouts of up to 25 million rand. Lotto Star, your world of live games.
Lotto Stars licensed by the Mpumalanga Economic Regulator. No under 18. NRGP 0800 006 008. Winners know when to stop. T's and C's apply. All games are fixed odds betting events.
When Anele and the club pull up with the biggest quiz in Joburg, you already know that it's not gonna be just one of those days, but the best day of your life. Because the 20,000 Rand pop quiz with Suzuki on 947 wants to make every morning your morning with a shot at winning up to 20,000 Rands cash by answering 10 questions in 60 seconds. Enter on primediaplus.com now. And you could play the 20,000 Rand pop quiz with Suzuki on Anele and the club. Turning it up, yo. Suzuki turns everything into a fun adventure. T's and C's and more on primediaplus.com.
Let's hear some music. If we didn't have to take any breaks,
We wouldn't.
hey, back to 947 Drive with Thando.
This is 947.
I could be the twist, the one to make you stop. The icing on your cake, the cherry on the top. It's heaven in my heart, and we could find you some space. I could be the world to you, the missing piece, the extra sentimental kind of chemistry. Some people make it hard, with me that isn't the case. 'Cause I make it so easy to fall in love. So come give me a call and we'll fall into us. I'm the perfect mix up, Saturday night and the rest of your life. Anyone with a heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with the way I do my hair, the way I make you laugh, the way we like to share a walk in Central Park. I could be fresh air, might be the girl of your dreams. There's no need to hide if you're into me, 'cause I'm into you quite intimately. And maybe one night could turn into three. Well, I'm down to see, 'cause I make it so easy to fall in love. So come give me a call and we'll fall into us. I'm the perfect mix up, Saturday night and the rest of your life. Anyone with a heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with me. It's so easy. It's so easy to fall in love. So come give me a call and we'll fall into us. I'm the perfect mix up, Saturday night and the rest of your life. Anyone
Ah, such a beautiful song, eh?
It's so easy.
Ah, man, so easy to fall in love with
Fall
you.
in love with me.
Olivia Dean on 947. Let's play Cotton Beat.
You know what you know.
But do you know enough to win?
Can't beat on 947 Drive.
With Thando.
All right, back for his fourth and final day. Hello, Vugile.
Hi there, how are you guys doing?
Fantastic. Welcome back. You're playing against Kucho today. Kucho, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Fantastic. Thank you. Great to have you both. Remember, only one rule here. You must say your name and wait for us to acknowledge you before you answer. The theme for today is all things race cars because NASCAR Day is celebrated annually on the Friday, the third Friday of May. With that, game is officially on today. It's question number one. Which famous Italian car brand is known to advertise Shell petroleum products? Vugile.
Ferrari.
Yes, that's correct. Here's the second question. This Pixar animated character became famous for the following. Who is he? Take a listen.
Yeah,
Vugile? Vugile, did you say a name?
Cars.
You're looking for Lightning McQueen. Here's question number three. He's the British Formula One icon who's made a cameo appearance alongside actor Brad Pitt in the upcoming F1 theme. Cujo.
Lewis Hamilton.
Yes, that's correct. Here's question number four. Which film franchise actor was famously honored shortly after his death with the following song? Vugile? He doesn't run. He
Racist.
Yeah, he's racist.
He
doesn't run, he's racist. What?
Paul Walker. He doesn't run, he walks. Yeah. Okay, here's question number five. Lightning McQueen is the main racing car in what Pixar animated movie?
Cucho.
Cucho was first.
Cars.
Yes, that's correct. Vugile. This means if Cucho gets the next one, she wins this round. Here we go. This racing video game franchise is famous for luxury cars and realistic driving simulation. What is it called? Nothing? Cucho?
Need for Speed.
Isn't Gran Turismo or Need for Speed like edition?
I think
no, it's a completely different game. It's a completely different game. Okay. Question number 7. Tokyo Drift introduced fans to car culture in which country? Vugile.
Japan.
Yes, this is the tiebreaker, ladies and gentlemen. This South African-born entrepreneur owns the Tesla company known for electric.
Vugile. It was definitely Vugile.
Was it Vugile?
Yeah, 100% Vugile. I'm looking around.
No, everyone's saying it's Cucho.
Yeah.
It's Cucho.
Yeah.
No, it was
Is it
Vugile.
Cucho?
Oh, guys.
Cucho?
Yeah.
VAR.
Cucho? Everyone's saying it's Cucho, Vugile.
Yo!
VAR.
VAR.
Guys.
We're going to VAR it for you after headlines. Cucho, give us your answer.
Elon Musk.
That is correct. Cucho wins can't beat ahead of VAR, obviously. You know?
In the meantime.
Is this a TMO or is it a VAR?
VAR is
okay.
that, yeah.
No, isn't this also TMO? You don't know what that is. Wow, James. Cucho, congratulations. You're the winner of Can't Beat Vugile. Hard luck. Thank you so much
Well done, man.
for playing with us. Remember, if you'd like to play Can't Beat, head over to primediaplus.com. This Eyewitness News Traffic is brought to you by Outsurance in partnership with 947.
Joburg CBD expects about a 30-minute delay on the M1 South from Ethel Oaklands to the Crown Interchange, while in Alex, you can expect about an hour delay, this time on November 3 South. That's from Beklu Interchange to Van Buren. We'll wrap it up in Krugersdorp, where there's slow-moving traffic on the N14 South approaching Hendrik Pochita. If you do want to let me know about anything else, 066-381-8609.
Things people stress about in traffic. Number 50 was, as per my last email, too passive-aggressive. Oh, the torture. Well, with the Outsurance pointsman on your route, at least the traffic is one less thing to stress about. The Outsurance pointsmen have been easing traffic congestion so we all get to where we need to be quickly and safely for the past 20 years. With Outsurance, you really always get something out. In partnership with 947. Outsurance is a licensed insurer and FSP.
For years, the force existed in a galaxy far, far away, and now it's landed in Joburg. Next week, 947 and Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu are sending you on a citywide mission to find Grogu. Head to 947 social media pages, visit the latest clue, and then comment on where you think Grogu is hiding. You could win an exclusive hamper with 5,000 rands on 947 Drive with Thando. Plus, go into a draw to win a Star Wars lightsaber with a whopping 12,000 rands, as well as a 1,000 rand take-a-lot voucher. Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu in cinemas next Friday, powered by Visa on 947. TCs and more on PrimediaPlus.com.
Aziz Shege, be in the game. Show your love for D-Ski with Hollywood Bets. We're taking the soccer season to new heights. You could win a share of 4 million rand in cash and prizes, including an all-new Toyota Hilux double cab or Toyota Starlet Cross. All you have to do is bet 10 rand or more on any soccer fixture online or at your nearest branch. Bet now and strike for glory. T's and C's apply. Hollywood Sportsbook is a licensed betting operator. No persons under the age of 18 years are permitted to gamble. Winners know when to stop. South African Responsible Gambling Foundation toll-free counselling line 0800 006 008 or WhatsApp HELP to 076 675 0710.
Gauteng is currently experiencing high water consumption. To avoid water interruptions, residents are urged to use water sparingly to allow equitable supply. Act now, save water. Every drop counts. This message is brought to you by the Department of Water and Sanitation, Rand Water, Gauteng Provincial Government, City of Johannesburg, City of Tshwane, and City of Ekurhuleni.
Get into the beautiful game with the Free Spa Limited Edition Soccer Ball when you spend 650 Rand and buy any 3 participating products. Like 2-liter Spa Full Cream or low-fat ultra-pasteurized fresh milk for only 32.99 each. Or Danone Nutri-Day Dairy Snack, 6s are sorted. Buy any 2 for 38 Rand with rewards. Price is valid from 11 till 24 May. While stocks last. Only at Spa. T's and C's apply.
At Lotto Star, we're proud to be the first in SA to offer a dedicated responsible betting program. Need to check in with yourself? Take our self-assessment quiz. Need a break? Choose a cooling off period or our easy self-exclusion option. For help and support, our independent counselors are here 24/7. Lotto Star, your world of live games. Lotto Star is licensed by the Mpumalanga Economic Regulator. No under 18. NRGP 0800 006 008. T's and C's apply. All games are fixed odds betting events.
In the headlines, Gautrain commuters will not see any fare increases this year, with the rail network confirming that prices will remain unchanged from the 1st of June. The decision comes as many South African households continue to face financial pressure due to rising transport and fuel costs. Gautrain says holding fares steady for 2026 forms part of its commitment to affordable and accessible public transport across Gauteng. Police have arrested more than 50 undocumented foreign nationals at non-compliant bus ranks in the Joburg CBD. The arrest follows an operation by a joint law enforcement team named Rank on Kerk Street. 5 buses were also impounded. And health authorities say they are concerned about an outbreak of the Ebola virus in a remote region of the Democratic Republic of Congo. According to reports, around 246 cases and 65 deaths have been reported, mainly in the gold mining towns of Mangolu and Rwampara. Experts say efforts to curb the potential spread of the virus have been complicated by a precarious security situation. Those are the headlines. More EWN at 6 or as it happens.
Live music, live DJs, live performances. Friday Drive, live on 947 Drive with Thando.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, getting us ready for the weekend for the very first time on 947. Put your hands together for the one and only Kitchen Man. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you usher in a weekend kitchen mess, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. What a mix, what a vibe, what a time. It means the weekend is officially upon us, but come Monday, your chance went up to 20,000 rands on Anele and the crew.
And here's one of the questions you'll be asked. Beggy Shongwe is appointed the new group CEO of which football club? Mrs. Soccer.
Kaizer Chiefs.
Yes, well done.
Thank you so much.
Wow, one thing about you, you know your sports worldwide.
Well, listen, if you want to know your sport worldwide, MSW is up next. And now for your last laugh. Cheers, bye.
A little bit about me. I was homeschooled in college, which means I didn't go. I'm still not sure if snakes have a tail or if snakes are a tail.
The only way home without potholes.
947 Drive with Thando. Back Monday for another smooth ride.
3 to 6 p.m.
This is 947.
The world's best male and female padel players are coming to South Africa for the historic Premier Paddle Pretoria P1 at Sunbet Arena Times Square from the 26th of July to the 2nd of August. Expect world-class action, unbelievable energy, live entertainment, premium hospitality, incredible food, and an atmosphere unlike any South African sport has ever seen before. This is Africa's biggest paddle tournament ever, and tickets are selling fast. Don't miss your chance to witness the sport's biggest stars live in South Africa. Get your tickets now at primediaplus.com.
At Pick n Pay, you get crazy deals for 4 days only. Smart shoppers get 200-gram Nescafe Classic coffee or a 230-gram refill for only R119.99 each. 99-gram Nestle Kit Kat Hazelnut, Salted Caramel or Double Chocolate Slab for only R29.99 each. And Twin Saver Classic 2-ply or Luxury 3-ply Toilet Tissue 9s for only R59.99. Don't miss out this Thursday to Sunday only at Pick n Pay and on Pick n Pay ASAP. T's and C's apply.
Mzansi, great things can happen when you play Powerball Plus for the mind-blowing 90 million rand estimated jackpot. While Powerball stands at an estimated 85 million rand jackpot this Friday. That's right. Play Powerball Plus for an estimated 90 million rand and Powerball for an estimated 85 million rand today. Buy your tickets now in store on nationallottery.co.za, the mobile app or cell phone banking. Panda, Pusha, play. Players must be 18 years old or play responsibly. E2 is a proud operator of the National Lottery.
On 947, this is EWN.
Good evening, I'm Thando Ngeno. Controversial figure Brown Mokgotsi has repeatedly told the Matlanga Commission that he does not want to incriminate himself as a response to questions posed to him. This follows the Commission's decision to dismiss his application for the recusal of Chief Evidence Leader Matthew Taskelson. Mokgotsi brought the application claiming that Taskelson tried to get him to implicate Northwest businessman Suleiman Kareem, but the Commission has dismissed the application. Khomotso Modisa reports.
When the Matlanga Commission dismissed Brown Mokgotsi's application for the recusal of Chief Evidence Leader Matthew Taskelson today, he addressed the Commission on what he perceives to be unfair treatment towards his lawyers. He then resorted to saying he refuses to incriminate himself to all questions posed to him. But the Commission's chair, Mmuseli Madlanga, then made him aware of the legal implications.
There's also provision in the regulations. Both create and